Hey everyone! Today I am working on my Altered Index 2025 challenge and I am on week 11 and the prompt for week 11 is tea time. So I have got my card base because I make each one into a card, so I'll set that aside. I have my watercolor cardstock because it is a mixed media challenge, so I do them on here. And I have several different options for tea. So I do have this sticker says tea time, but it has a coffee banner on it and it's all attached, so I won't use that. But I really like these teacups and this teapot. I like the colors and the stuff. There's also this one, tea bag. I'm thinking I'm probably going to use these or something off of here, depending on how my background turns out. If my background is so busy that these just kind of blend into it, then I might go with one of my other options, which is this Spellbinders Nested Teacups. I got this off of Marketplace probably a year ago and I've never used it yet, so that's an option. And then I also have this stamp set, which has lots of tea and coffee options on it. It's got the pretty teapot and teacup. I don't think I'm going to use those, but I will probably use a sentiment from here. This one says, I can't make it better, but I can make tea. I love that one. You're my cup of tea. On this side, we've got your tea-rific, or a cup of tea makes everything better. Take life one cup at a time. I will probably, most likely, use a sentiment from here. So I'm going to set that aside for the moment. I also have some mixed media stamps that I might use. I'm not sure. I did bring out a couple different Distress Oxide inks. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them. Vintage Photo and Rusty Hinge. I also have a Distress Mica Spray, Antique Bronze, which I might use, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this Distress Oxide Spray, Peacock Feathers. I'm thinking of kind of covering the card in that and then adding a brown. I'm just not sure if it's going to be one of these or, like 2 years ago, I bought this set of gouache paints from Michaels. It was on clearance for $5 and I thought, $5, that's cheap, so why not get them and try them out? And that was, like I said, about 2 years ago and I've never tried them yet. So today might be a first, but there's lots of different colors along with gold, silver, and copper, and then some metallics. I was kind of thinking possibly this burnt umber or the copper, but I'm kind of leaning towards that. So I'm thinking I might just like douse my panel with this and some water and dry it and then add some of this with a paintbrush kind of randomly. So we'll start there, and if we have to do a completely different one, we'll go with that direction. I do have my water sprayer. I think I'm going to bring in my splatter box. And let's start. I don't know. I haven't used these much, so, and I usually use them just for splatters. I don't know if I should add this first and then water, or add water. Let's put a little bit of water on here. I don't know. Give that a shake. Oops. Come on. Maybe add some more water on there. Whoops. Okay, I hit the lock by accident. Come on. It's not really doing what I wanted it to do. That's what I wanted it to do. Okay. Oh no, I'm spraying my laptop. Need to get in there with some more water, I think. Let's take it out. And I think I'm going to give this a bit of a dry. I don't like... Okay, I've already made a mark there. I don't like all those, like, lines on the end. Okay, so now I've got the base of it there. I'm going to add, I think, a little bit more. Just to kind of dirty it up a bit. Let's dry it again. Okay, I've got some random paint brushes, a cheap little paint palette. Stick my paper towel over there. And let's open this up. Okay, I'm thinking that's the one I want to go with. So let's just squeeze a little bit of that. Oh gosh, it's got some water in it. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to look or if it's old, but that's what I got. Now, which kind of paintbrush? I am not a painter. I just got random stuff at the dollar store to practice. And let's add a little bit of water to that, because I saw in a video with gouache that you're supposed to do that. Okay, that looks way more brown than I was expecting. Oh well. And I honestly don't even know what I want to do with it. I was thinking just swipe some splotches across it. Okay, that's not quite what I was envisioning. But it is kind of random. I don't know that I'm gonna like this. That's like really thick and weird. Looks like a bad mistake to me. I wonder if some of it can come off. That might be a better way to do it. Let's try to just remove some. Well, it gets some brown on there. I wonder if what I should do is go over top of it with some more of that. Let's dry it a bit. So much of me right now wants to stop the video and start completely over. But I'm going to give it a go. still looks like a hot mess to me. I'm not sure about this at all, but I'm gonna keep going. The worst that can happen is it ends up in the garbage. But I wonder about adding some of this. Just not sure. Color I want to add it in now. Do I want to come in with some brown? And if I use the stickers, does it matter? Probably not. It's got both colors. I think the darker would be better because the gouache was darker. That did not really show up well. You know what? Ground espresso might even work better. Oops. I'm not liking that, so let's add some water to it. Oh, that might have actually made it better. Okay, I'm bringing in the ground espresso. I usually use this one for making coffee cards, but I kind of feel like it might work better. Let's wipe the other one off of here. Do I have a stencil that would work? You know what I'd kind of like to do is some white through a stencil, but I don't have any white texture paste. It's all, mine is like silver and gold and clear sparkly. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Okay, I also have some more stamps that are more like mixed media type. I've got some script, some Holtz stuff. And I have a couple of these I got off Marketplace, which I was thinking maybe just some of these ones randomly around. Or these have different like splotchy things. That one could work. You know what, I'm gonna try some of those little tiny ones. Just this little guy here. Get my acrylic block. Actually got a tiny acrylic block that will work for that. And I might just put some of those with embossing ink and a white embossing powder. I have that. Let me grab that out of my stash. There's my ink. And this is my white embossing powder. So, where do I want it? Let's put maybe a little bit there, there, there. Let's start with that. Oh, I don't know if this is dry enough. This might just put white powder all over everything. Can't remember where I put those. Ah, there they are. There. Did I have some somewhere down here? Oh, yep. Hold up. Right there. And oh, I guess you can't really see that. Sorry. I have a bunch that's stuck. I put powder in the wrong spot, and some of the ink is still wet, so I'm just going to brush that off. Let's heat set that. Probably add a few more of those around. Possibly some of these as well. Yeah, let's take that one out. That one kind of goes with those lines, I think. Put that there. Does that one fit? Few there, and those ones. Let's just do that one first. I don't think I've ever used this stamp before. You know what, I'm going to kind of just cut around this stamp for a second so I can lay it on and get a little bit of a visual. I like to see what things look like. So it's not the perfect image, but it is something. And I'm gonna also cut out the teapot because I might use that. Just get rid of some of that. Oh, getting a little close there. Okay. Those are the two that I was thinking. Something like that. Okay, it's actually looking a little better than I thought at first. That brown gouache, I won't even say what it looked like, but it looked really bad. And I'm not 100% loving it, but it could work. But I will add, where's my sentiment? I really like that I can't make it better, but I can make tea. Just not sure if it's going to fit well on there. Actually, that can move over a little bit. I could put it right there, and I could do it in white embossing powder. It's got to be really dry. Cup of tea makes everything better. That's another option. I really like that one though. Let's take it out. With the amount of water and stuff that I put on this panel, this is probably the most mixed media thing I've ever done. I've played around a little bit with stuff, but not very much yet. And it's kind of fun. So if I had that there, with that teapot kind of pouring into there, that can maybe even go up a tiny bit. Yeah, and then I can put some more white maybe around there. Okay, I think I like that. Try to keep that where it is. Okay. I'm gonna do that again. I can't really see if it has covered everything. That's always the scary part. It moved a bit, but hopefully I did not double stamp anything there. Look at that, it's gonna work. Okay, that worked really well. This is turning out better than I thought. So that sticker is gonna go there-ish. And that's gonna go about there, something like that. So I could put a few of those little X's over here. Do I want a couple of those little spots? Actually, these ones, maybe these ones are better because they're not all the same size. Maybe just that. And I want some of these. In the corner, and also like there. Okay, so that goes like there-ish. That one like there-ish. Okay, I'm actually liking it. I'm wondering if I want to add a little bit of mica spray, just like splattered in a couple of places. I don't want it to be on the images. I don't want it to be on the sentiment. You know what? I might splatter just a tiny bit under those spots, excuse me, first, and then I can see if I actually like it. So let's clean up a little bit of this stuff. And paper to cover that. And let's just splatter a little bit of this. Oh, I think I'm gonna like it, but let me just see as that dries what it looks like, because right now I've got it covering. Oh yeah, it gives a nice little shine. Okay, let's add some more of that. So that's probably enough. Let's take it out of the dark box and see. Should work because that's going to cover over some of that. So it's just got a little bit, it's got some there, and that's going to cover. So yeah, I think that'll be good. I feel like these probably need a little bit of glue added to them just because there's so much stuff they're going down on. I'm just going to add a little. Actually, I probably want to hold it there. And these stickers do have some dimension to them as well, which is kind of fun. And that one is going to go there. Oh, hold up, that piece isn't supposed to be there. Get off. There we go. Add a little bit of glue onto this one. And put that one there. Okay, I must say I actually like the outcome. When I first put that gouache on, I thought I ruined the entire thing. All right, here is my finished card for the Altered Index 2025 challenge put on by Nonstop Paper Crafts, and it is week 11, and the prompt is tea time. So there's my card. I can't make it better, but I can make tea with those pretty kind of mixed media stickers, and it looked like it was going to be a train wreck in the beginning, but I think it turned out well in the end. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.